Hello, good morning, you guys. Hi, I am Tara. I am, as my coworker plays this song, I am Tara, 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 Tara. I didn't know it was this little guy that made songs after people's names. So every other day or so when I go into work, I have a coworker that plays a song for me that reminds me of who I am every day, literally. So today may be the morning. Good morning, you guys. I came to bring you a morning message. And hopefully it's great because this morning I woke up feeling just that good. Very, 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 very. And I hope your energy, look what we got. Where is that here? Very, very, very. Yeah. I feel loving. I feel loved. I feel energized. I feel whole. I feel the divine. Yes, I do. Yes, I do. I hope everyone stays blessed, 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 blessed. My allergies are killing me, but it's okay. We're going to get through this video. I had turned this fan off. Something about me and this fan. And then it's seasonal. And then on top of that, I'm going through some detoxing. But, well, I tried to go through some detoxing. It lasted for a minute. Oh, gosh. When you detox, you have to detox a lot of things. It's more than just, oh, God, it's everything. And that's kind of hard sometimes when you have others in your energy, because they tend to get expelled too. Family and all. Then they have to remind you, like, hey, what are you doing over there? You're forgetting about me. You over there detoxing, you forgot about me too? No, no. You're not going to expel me. No, that's not happening. No, they don't want to be left out. I don't know why I said this. I don't know why I said all this, but no, they don't want to be, no, 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 no. And you're not going to do that. You're not. I may need to turn the fan back on. I don't know. Whew, bust out in the sweat. What do we got? Achiever? See? They not going, you're not. They're not going to let you leave them out. They say, no, you can be over there achieving your little goals and detoxing and all that, but I'm on your tail, Mr. Post Lady. Y'all, I can't take it. Hold just a second. Excuse me. And it is. So, oh, that's beautiful. That feels great. I'm just going to have to deal with the dust particles. And there's no dust on there, but Jesus, it found something to accumulate. Because it's killing my eyes. I'm so sensitive. I can tell everything. We have narrowness in reverse. We have logic upright. Someone wants to achieve some things. Let's see what we got. They have narrowness in reverse and logic upright. What do we have for this morning message? This energy is coming through today. Very loud, very proud. What do we have for the spirit? Oh, I have too many. Too many. We have the rejoicer. We have ecstasy. And we have brilliance. Well, I guess I'm done pulling from this one. And I did it oddly this morning. Why did I pick up this one first and not my blessed deck? That's backwards for me. Very. So the rejoicer is here. So we have achiever, narrowness, logic, and the rejoicer. So I'm gonna have to do this. Okay. Achiever, narrowness, which came out in reverse, logic, rejoicer, brilliance, ecstasy. The rejoicer in this card is the Woman of Cups. It's a cup card. But as I say, I always do my readings determined on what I see that comes out in my energy that's here. Someone says they're going to achieve some things with you. They want to be the achiever. They're not trying to be narrow-minded. They want to think logically. They want this rejoicer, definitely. They're going to use brilliance to achieve it. They want ecstasy. So narrowness is in reverse. They're definitely in ecstasy. They're definitely in that energy. Definitely. And they're going to set out to achieve it. They're going to be logical too by doing so. To them, you are the rejoicer. You are the happy one. And they're going to step out to achieve it. Here's the fool child. They're going to use logic. They're not just going to be stupid. They're going to really sit there and ponder. They're going to be smart. They need to put some fire aside. Every time I see this card, I see a new rebirth. There's a baby, an embryo here. Balance. They need to balance themselves. They need to balance some things to be with the Woman of Cups. She has a balance. Definitely. There's two faces in this card. She's just overwhelmed, overjoyed. But she's in a little bubble. In one. It's like a showering bubble of her protection. And her eyes are closed and she's joining with the universe. She's joining with spirit. That's her connection. And that's her connection. As she joins, she balances. This is a person that is definitely full of ecstasy. There's a rose here. And it's almost open. It's almost there. It's blooming. It's blossoming. And they said, let it go. Just let it go. Just let it go. Let it flow. Let it go. Let it go. What do we have? Somebody's going to be a fool. But they're going to stay balanced. They may let it go, but they're going to stay balanced. They may show ecstasy, but they're going to use logic. There's the sun. There's the sun. Falls under the achiever and brilliance. The sun is here. And I see commencement. This rejoicer, the Woman of Cups, full of love, full of life, full of blossoming abundance, powerful, magnetic. She's multifaceted as well. Every time I look at this card, she shows so many different. We have the moon here in reverse. Under narrowness and ecstasy. There has been some secrets. Confusion is in reverse. There has definitely been some secrets. Have the fortune card here. There has definitely been some secrets pertaining to abundance, fortune. Someone has got to use logic. Someone has got to be the fool. You've got to jump. You have to jump. You can't sit there and expect things to naturally happen. You have to jump. Be the inventor. You have to jump. Start it. Because the sun is here. The sun is here. So it's passion. Passion is here, up under the sun. So you will invent this passion. It's there. Ecstasy is here. It's there. Oh, a lot going on right there. Love the colors. The sun, that warm radiance, that heat from that sun brings that heat from that passion. And it's magnified. It's definitely magnetic. Someone is wanting to they're gonna achieve this. They're gonna run around the world and around the globe and come back around to you. And they're gonna keep coming back to you. You are their rejoicer. You may make this person a little agitated. You make them, she's too happy. She's too happy. She's a rejoicer, and she brings sunshine, and she brings ecstasy and passion. You may make them a little agitated. Is this why you make them agitated? When they look at you, they see this, and you're like, and they're like, what are you over there doing? You're weird for real. You're weird. You're weird. And you're like, no, I do this to keep myself grounded, to keep myself rooted, to keep myself in prayer, to keep myself stabilized. Yeah. Yeah. Because when you're dealing with this narrowness, it's in reverse. And then right up under narrowness comes this, which is ecstasy. And then right up under ecstasy comes the moon in reverse. So you know there are secrets. You know what all this has lined up to become. Past, present, future. We're in the now. You're protecting yourself. You are definitely protecting yourself. I can't even get it out. Because you know what you bring. You know you're very passionate. You know you bring the sunshine. So yes, you must keep yourself grounded. And then protect. Oh, I see the high priestess. And then protection mode. You must. To keep your energy safe. You know what this world brings. You're at that stage now and at a point in life where you definitely know what this world brings. You know what your energies bring. You know that too. You know that too. You're well aware. That's why the Guardian is here. And it falls right under the Moon card. Time and space falls on the Guardian. Time and space. In reverse. Equanimity. Logic. Equanimity will be brought in. Equanimity will be brought into this equation with time and space here. Someone has to be the fool. They have to trust themselves. They have to trust spirit. Someone doesn't trust the divine. Nope, they don't. Yeah, devil's play. Someone doesn't trust the divine. Why's devil's play here? Hangman. Didn't I just say someone doesn't trust the divine? Synthesis. They don't trust the divine, because if you did, you wouldn't still be in hangman mode with the devil card. So there's other energies that come along with this. So someone is selfish. Synthesis. From my end, this is in reverse. This can't be brought into balance, not with devil's play here. So, you will continue, whoever this is, there's two energies or more. So whoever this card is for, they will continue to run around the globe, run around the world, run around, until this is released. Devil's play. The Guardian is here protecting the rejoicer. So there will not be any infiltration of energies, because this person brings sun. Can't have devil's play. The energy doesn't coincide. What do you need in our spirit? Dullness in reverse. Yeah. You bring this person a lot of passion. Ecstasy. The Empress just flipped over in the deck. and the Lovers fell on top of the Guardian. You bring this person a lot of passion and a lot of ecstasy. Some things have to be let go. They fell on top of the Guardian. There's a relationship here. There's a union here that's being protected by the Magician flipped over. There's a union here that's being protected and worked on. There's some things at play that we don't understand. There's some things at play that we may not see. Yeah. And it's moving forward. The Chariot is here. It will move forward. It may take some time. Breakthrough is here. Breakthrough came out with the Emperor. The Chariot, Breakthrough, and the Emperor. It may take some time. What do you want, little Emperor? The Hierophant is here. What do you want? So I see the Hierophant here. What do you want, truths? You want truths? You're going to have a breakthrough. Your truths are coming. Your truths are here. Your truths are here. You just need to, somebody needs to use logic. Your Chariot is here. Your reward is here. I see reward. Why is the Hierophant here with the Emperor? Strength. This may be a Leo. The Emperor, the Hierophant, and the Strength card. You're going to have a breakthrough. You're going to have a breakthrough. You got sorrow in reverse. Somebody. Look. Strength. Emperor, Strength, Hierophant. Why? Why? Emperor, Strength, Hierophant. Magician. The Lovers. Why? He sees purity. There's his Empress. Setback. Someone has been through some setbacks already. They may still be going through them. But when I asked, why was the Emperor here, the Strength card popped up with the Hierophant. So, the Lovers are here. The Emperor is here. Purity came in between that and the Empress. So, here we go. This is why he's trying to achieve. This is why he wants this breakthrough. They're here. It's hard for this person to understand what they're up against. It's hard for this person to embellish what she is. These readings keep coming out. Somebody needs to wake up, stand up, wake up, come out of what they call the matrix, come out of this life and realize what is here, what it is, and what is not. Because somebody is not living in certain energies and they're not. They're just, they just want to be. The Universe is here. That card was already here, really. Someone just wants to be. Someone is in devil energy and someone someone is in purity energy. And I didn't pair these together. They actually came out of the deck together. So, the Empress is in a pure energy. The Hierophant came before that. The Emperor before that. But the Devil and Hangman came out right before the Emperor. Someone will have success. This union, it's not going to be an easy one I don't want to speak in things like that into existence, but it is what it is because it will not. Because of what someone doesn't understand or see or know. And some people don't understand spirituality. They don't. I've asked people, do you understand what is the star? There's many people there listening. There's many people there watching. It's like a statue there. And the people there just looking. So I've asked many people, do you understand like what you're going through? Do you understand this? And it's like, no. Do you understand spirituality? No. So you just understand religion? Yes. They have told me, yes, I understand A, B, and C. I don't understand this, and that. And me, I'm like, okay, well, now you're going to start understanding. Master. Now you will start to understand. And many people I've come across have told me they have gone through awakenings. Awakenings. You will start to understand now. Art. Some people come around you, they're confused. Once they are not around you, it's like, what did you do? What happened? You have now started awakening. Just as I was around spiritual people at one point in my life, and I wasn't understanding that I was connected to the spiritual realm, and those are the ones that awakened me. And I understand now. Some people don't understand. Yeah, there's a tower here. Some people will have to be brought into a tower totally to understand what spirituality is and how to disconnect the two, meaning spirituality from religion. Oh, they call you weird. Oh God. you're crazy. You're just crazy for real. No, you're crazy. No, you're crazy. Because you're crazy that you don't even understand what's really going on around you. You're crazy that you're lost in the sauce and don't even want to open up to what's going on around you. Now, that's crazy. That's ludicrous to me. It is. Nonsense. Because at some point in your life, you have to say, now this is not this, but what is this? Do you not start questioning? Do you not start questioning your involvement in what's going on around you? Do you not start understanding to see what the energies are showing you and spirit is showing you? Health is here. Do you not understand? Do you not get it? Or do you just don't want to understand? You want to stay lost in what's going on? It's your choice. Life is all about choices. It's your choice. Empowerment and trust. Empowerment and trust. Know that you're very much so that you're empowered, and your empowerment drives others. Stay empowered. Keep that empowerment. Don't let anyone downplay your gifts. Don't let anyone make you feel as though you're less than just because they don't understand, or just because they don't understand themselves. This is part of your work. This is part of your destiny. And this is part of you teaching others what they're supposed to understand and where they've been lied to. This is your work. Gratitude. As I split the deck, I don't need any more. And truth. This is your work. You're supposed to teach others along the way. You love them enough to teach them. You love them enough to help them. You love them enough to guide them. Those that you love, and you won't leave them. Big picture thinking. Pleiades energy. Visionary, inspired ideas. Those that you're supposed to lead and guide and help along the way, you won't leave them. You're going to help them to function. You're going to help them to guide through this world. Yeah, that's how you're going to do it. You're a messenger. Yeah, I just got turned up. My grandbaby's asleep. Serious energy, bringing harmony and balance. Didn't I pull the balance card earlier? For those that are confused, that you've come across in this lifetime, they've been around you, they either ran, they've been around you and they've stayed there. They've been around you and they're like, on the fence about that one. But usually when they're on the fence about you, it's do or don't. They either like you or they don't. So you'll find people that really, really crazy about you. Then you find people that really, really can't stand your guts. Because you bring harmony and balance. And if their life is in any type of disarray or in imbalance, it's gonna be a problem. You're gonna have challenges. Yes, you are. Because they don't want you to bring that out of them. They don't want you to see it. They don't want you to know it. But you see it. You see it. You see where they're imbalanced. You see where they need help. You see where they need guidance. You do. You do. You just try not to label them, because you do know there's labels for people. I went to school to be a therapist. There's compartments that people can be placed in. There's labels. But then you get to a point in life and you say, you know what? It's not even worth it. They just need help. Soul plane, the fated life versus the destiny life. Because you remember, you have big picture thinking. You know that you're a messenger. It's like, come. Just come on. Come sit. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Just touch my hands. Just touch my hands. Because I remember what to do from here. I remember what to do from here. I got you. I got you. And these ideas that I got, see, my goal in life, my job, my work, let's say that, my work, that empowers me, people have to trust. They have to trust that truth is here and that gratitude is here. You've got to trust. That's part of the challenge. That is the challenge. That's part of my work. That's part of it. When you're sent here to look and act, not say act. When you were put here and you look a certain way, but you're of the world at this point. You're in it. And people misconstrued who you are just because they never lift the veil. They didn't. They never lifted before they came into you. But now they're questioning everything, and anything aligned must go. You're earth pulsing. Pulse of the mother, slow down, time and nature. You're earth pulsing. Someone needed to lift the veil, and they lifted the veil. Now the veil is lifted. What do they see? Activated earth. Activated earth. You'll survive this. New solutions and beginnings. Lifting the veil. Someone had to do that. Yeah. Soul gifts and training. It's time to step up. You're called. You're called to be this messenger because you're earth pulsing. You're earth pulsing. You have big picture thinking. You definitely remember, and you've lifted the veil. And by you definitely remembering, the divine knows that. And they left you to solely do just what you're doing. Lift the veil to be a messenger, to bring harmony and balance. But those that you're around have to be okay with that. Some people are not okay with you being empowered. That's a problem. Ego drives that. They don't understand who you are. So that empowerment brings truth. And when you start bringing truth, that's a problem. But they don't understand that's part of your work. They have to trust that and show gratitude. Yeah. You have to let go and let God. What did you ask for? Some people ask for things, and then when they get it, they don't know what to do with it. What did you ask for? What did you truly ask for? What have your dreams been about? Like when I first started YouTube, and I brought my dreams. Oh, and people thought it was quite funny. Quite funny. But then we do have dream interpreters out here in this world, right? We do. Just so happened I knew how to interpret mine. Alligators were in the water. We're in that beautiful water. The alligators were in that beautiful, beautiful water that I walked past. So that was one of the first videos I ever did on a different channel. There was a beautiful, beautiful little pond, body of water with all these lotus flowers and, oh, just beautiful flowers floating across the top of the water. It was a lot of lotus flowers. I do remember that. My allergies. And I do remember along the side of the body of water, there was these cherry blossom trees. And I wanted to touch this water so bad. I just wanted to touch it, touch it, touch it. But I was holding hands with someone. And I couldn't see the person that was holding my hand until I got back up my trail. And as I was walking, the person that was holding my hands was literally invisible. But I know who was guiding me. I do know. And I kept saying, I want to touch that water. I want to touch this whole beautiful, because I love cherry blossom trees. That's my favorite tree. And they kept saying, don't touch that water. Don't touch it. Just keep walking. Don't stop. And I kept saying, but I want to touch it. You say, no, you're supposed to just keep walking and don't stop. And I'm like, okay, all right. Keep walking then. So I kept walking and got to a brick wall. Just a brick wall. And I had to turn back around with this same spirit being that was literally holding my right hand. And that's so crazy. In the dream, he was holding my right hand and I'm left-handed. And here we go again. Walking. And they were telling me as we were walking down towards the brick wall, shh, don't make any noise. And I'm like, well, why? Why? And I want to touch that water and I want to touch that tree too. I just want to touch it. Let me touch it. But they were protecting me from like that snake in the cup, the things that I couldn't see that was going to pop up out of that water. Literally. So as we were coming back up the path, I stepped on a broken tree branch that had fell from maybe one of the cherry blossom trees on the ground. But nothing else was on the ground. It was just clean, free of debris. As I stepped on that tree branch, it cracked it. And once it cracked it, everything in that pretty water wasn't pretty anymore. Alligators came out of that water. Snakes came out of that water. The water was black. It was no longer the lotus flowers, petals. Nothing was in that water. It turned into a swamp. And I remembered this dream, and this has been, I don't know how many years ago, and it's still like, yesterday, like now. So the options were, so as I had this dream and I bring that up, I don't think it was just me in this dream. There was someone that was pertaining to this dream that I keep having that is coming out in these messages, this swamp. Got the 10 of Pentacles on the bottom. Got the 6 of Cups. There he goes again, the Emperor. 10 of Pentacles. Someone had options. They had 7 cups. They made some bad choices. Very ugly choices. With the intent of making a good one, but they made bad choices. But now, in the present, this is the past. This is present. And he approaches. Hi, I got some flowers for you. And she's like, oh, do you? Do you now? Yes, my love. I'm sorry. Yeah, I had these options. But now, I want to be with you. You want to be my girl? Want to be my lady? Well, I'll see. It depends. That depends on, are you going to be this emperor? Are you going to love me, cherish me for the rest of my days or our days? And then he says, well, yes, my love. I want to offer you the dogs, the house, the pentacles if needed, but, yeah, I'll offer you everything. Yeah, I'll do that. Then you got Grandpa sitting in the background like, just do it already. Look, just do it already. Y'all two getting on my nerves. Y'all just, y'all two just really getting on my nerves. Just do it already. You're playing around. Yeah, you know what you want to be to her. You want to be an emperor. Put your big boy pants on. Put your steel toe boots on. Put your steel toes. Put the metal shoes on. Where are they? Metal? Put them on. Kick rocks. Either kick rocks with them, you won't feel it, or do something. Because look who's watching you. Look who's watching you. You got somebody watching you. I always feel like somebody's watching me. Hey, they are. They are. They watching. Because they say you making all these promises you can't keep, offering the world, and you got all these options out here, but you don't know who you messing with. You don't know who you messing with. They're a messenger. You don't know. Be very, very careful. What Carly say? Be careful with me. You want to offer me, I won't shoot you down. Bring your little fish in your cup to her. You can bring it. Make her an offering. You can bring it. You can make her an offering. Because first you had to make it to God. And then you said, I would like to take your daughter's hand. I would like to. You know how the guy goes to the parents before marriage and be like, would you allow me to marry? Yeah, you still have some men that want to do that. They do. Would you allow me to marry your child? But see, you had to go through God at this point because she's a certain age. She doesn't need the permission of the parents anymore. But she'll welcome the blessing. But you still got to go through God. Because above the head of that, God said, you had some options. Are you ready for this now? You had some options. You had some options. So, are you ready for this now? Are you ready to wear these pants? Are you ready to put your shoes on? Are you ready to go gray at the beard all the way down here? Are you ready? Because look what you're trying to offer her. You're trying to offer this. But God said he's watching you, so I hope you're not playing around with this little fish in this cup. Yeah. So, I clarified all that. Too many. Page of Wands following the Emperor. Page falls under the Emperor. So now we got a Page of Cups, Page of Wands. Okay. All right, what do you need? What do you need? You need to be this King of Cups. That's what you need. You need that energy of love, of being the King of Cups, of being the King of love, the King of emotions, the King of nurturing. The first reading, I just brought it out. You need to bring truth and trust to this person that's a messenger and that is called. Because there's something that is called here about a union, the first one I just did. There will be no more options. No. An emperor doesn't stand in that type of energy of having options. They're good. They're great with one. They're great with one. Because that one offers them everything that they need. Everything. What do we have? The one offers everything that they need. Everything. They have the 10 of Pentacles here. There's your 10 of Cups. Because her, she's not going for it. She falls up under the 6 of Cups. She will cut your head off. Not literally, but not literally, but she'll say some words that you will wish your head was off because you wouldn't want to hear it. She has some words. She comes out with her. She has some words. So this Queen of Swords, Queen of Pentacles, just basking in. I don't have time. Drama for what? Wheel of Fortune is here. Drama for what? Wheel of Fortune is here with 10 of Pentacles. She don't have time. No. Why's the Wheel of Fortune here? I see the images in the card. I do see that. And I know what they understand and mean. I understand them to know what they mean. That's what I'm trying to say. King of Cups here. Okay. Pretty much all the elements are here on this card. Someone is sad. But they're not a hangman anymore. But they're still sad. They're probably sad because of some of the stuff they had to let go. Oh, God. It's over the top of them. Yeah. They sad about some of the stuff they probably had to let go of, knowing that they can't get away with it. You cannot. Man, this little lady be talking to these birds and everything that's outside in nature. And the birds is sitting, the bird is sitting on her hand. So that means they brought her back some messages. They came to talk and tell her this, and this. And she's like, oh yeah, really? What did they do? Then little bird told them what they did, and now they look like this. But she ain't said nothing. She ain't said she know. She ain't say she know. She ain't say she know. But she just know. So you just go into your own sad and gloom energy. And the Tower again. Yeah. Yeah. And the Tower fell under her feet. Maybe she brought this tower. Just what I was saying. The little bird came and sat there on her hand. She put her arm out. And he came and sat there. And what did you hear? Tell me what you know. And he's talking. And he's telling her everything she needs to know. And she got her hand resting on that money. It is resting on a pentacle. And she said, oh, really? That's what they did? Okay, I'll pray. I'll pray for them. I'll pray for that person. Yeah. She kept God first. And then after that, she said, Father, do what you will. You said, okay, I got you. That's how it is. I said, Father, do what you will. So I'm going to bring you back an Ace of Pentacles. Yeah. I'm going to bring you back that. And here comes your Knight. Yeah, he fell on top of the Ten of Cups. You got a Knight of Pentacles coming. And they standing over this person's head. Someone is coming in to bring you an offer. And somebody's really doom and gloom. They should have got with the program. You warned them. The thing about you is you always tell people who you are. You always tell people what you are, who you are, what you're about. You always tell people. You do. You go into things telling people. You have a Knight of Cups. You go into things telling people, and they're like, oh, okay. But you just had to test the water, huh? You just had to test the water, huh? Had to test it. Had to. Yeah, I'm the emperor. I'm the emperor. Yeah, I'm the emperor. With Page energy. You're not an emperor. You want to be an emperor, but you're not. But she's going to stay that way. She's going to stay this way. Ain't going to be too much talking, too much doing nothing, too much proving themselves to you. They're going to always talk to God. And after that, maybe a tower. Careful. I always say that, and I don't say that to be bold and boastful and brash. I just say that to be honest. Be careful with people. Be careful. Be careful. Because at one point, this was definitely upright. Definitely upright. Be careful. It's another card came out. Let's see what it is. Yeah. Came out in reverse. Yeah. The tower's here. So now nobody wants to be in devil's play. It don't feel good, does it? Tower done threw you out. Now look. Don't feel too good to be in this energy, huh? But you put others in it. Put others in it. That's why you don't want to be in hangman mode. That's in reverse too. Hangman card is in reverse. Why? You don't want to feel it. Some people don't like to feel. I ain't gonna say some people. 95% of people that have put people through something when it's their turn to take that karmic wheel, as they say, they run. They're gonna run. They don't want to think about it. They don't want to be about it. They are not about it. They're not about it. Some people don't want to be forced to face the same things that they have put you through. So, devil energy in reverse. This in reverse. Someone has been through a tower. King of Wands. I keep getting this energy. Fire sign. Water. Fire. Going to the chapel and we're gonna get married. Yep. It's like the first part of the roller coaster. You're going up, it's like if there's a question in my heart, you got it. Doesn't belong with anyone but you. If there's a question of my love, you got it. What do you say? Baby, don't worry, I got plans for you. Hey, yeah, somebody's saying it. Yep, Tower's here. They've been making plans. Oh, love. Yep, they've been making plans. Baby, I've been making plans for you. Yep, and they're going to tell you, too, the information is coming. Yes, someone has been making plans. The Fool is here. They've been making plans for you. Got the Moon in reverse. Heartbreak. Reverse. Someone is going to tell you some things, and I think it's going to be I've been making plans for you card. Yeah, Death card is here. Somebody's about to put a death to some things. Yeah, because they didn't have a tower to hit their ass. They don't realize, don't play with it, don't play with it. Don't play with it. Nope. They want to move forward. They want to move forward. They're going to put a death to some things, and they're going to move forward. They're going to bring you some information. This heartbreak card is in reverse. Secrets in reverse. Yeah, they ain't going to tell you they had a tower, though. They're going to tell you they had a dream about you. Or you've been in their dream several times. Several times. They can tell you about the rest. Yeah. That's what that dream brought them. Sadness. Yeah. 3 of Cups here. Why is the 3 of Cups here? Someone has realized no. They're scared. Someone's scared. Yeah. It's 5 of Wands. Someone's been fighting. Someone has been fighting, could still be fighting, but somebody don't want no parts of. Nobody want no parts of it. Somebody's turning around and walking away. They don't want the drama. Because they know it can't be any. Over here, somebody's not dealing with these type of behaviors. So, someone knows there's got to be a choice. Definitely has to be a choice. She ain't dealing with it. And she ain't dealing with it. She's not dealing with it. No, she's not. They're not dealing with that. Not dealing with it. Some people just not dealing with it. Especially if you want to be this. Wait, oh, wait a minute. I don't want to be in trouble on my little 3-person channel. Oh, God. Would I get in trouble if I got 3 people watching? Oh, but there they go. So it's a lot of things you got to let go of for these to come through. Because everything is on the board. To get the Lovers, it takes 2, not 1. It takes 2. And some people are just not going to deal in certain energy because they understand and know certain things. This High Priestess, do you realize who you done made love to? Oh, God. You're in a world of trouble now. If you can't get right, you're in trouble. You done made love to the High Priestess. Now Justice is here. You done made love to the High Priestess. Now Justice is here. Yeah, she may look like this. And a whole long muumuu, long dress. Everything always covered up. She may look like that. But baby, beneath it all, beneath the surface, oh yeah. Oh yeah. That's why you want to say, you want to stay around. You wanted to stay around. Oh, no. Now you to realize, like, oh. Yeah. The world is here. Justice and the world. Yeah, they will give you just that. Everything you want. Anything you could possibly think of within reach. They'll grab for the stars and the moon and bring it back down to you. But you got to realize you got to do the same for her, and you got to understand that she's just that. She sees you in more than one way. In more than one way. Two of Swords in reverse. She sees you in more than one way. But see, she don't need to literally see you. She's blindfolded and still know what's around. She don't need to see you. She can feel you. She sees you in a whole different eye. And it ain't the 2 you think. Yeah. 2 of Cups. The 2 of Cups is here. And we have the 4 of Pentacles. and the Ace of Swords. She sees you in a totally different eye than what you even think. That's why. Ace of Wands is here. Two of Cups, Ace of Swords, Ace of Wands. And your King of Pentacles is here. Two of Wands is here. Oh, they choose you. I choose you, baby. Queen of Cups, there she go again. That's what you represent to him. Earth, water, fire. Got so much fire in your chart. Six of Swords in reverse. Three of Swords in reverse. It's Nine of Swords. They're out. I'm coming out. I want the world to know. Gotta let it show. Temperance. She done temperate. Oh, she's balanced that. There you go. He or she. I'm coming out. Do your thing. They're coming out. They're the Nine again. It's in reverse today. The Nine of Wands. They're coming out of it. Maybe that tower done brought something. Maybe it brought some relief. The tower done brought some relief to this person. Why? They want to be a Page of Swords. Well, no, they are in reverse. Page of Swords. No more spying. No more snooping. No more wandering. No more being childish, acting, and petty either. You're in reverse now. So maybe that's what you are acting like when you grow up. Five of Cups in reverse. They're coming out of it. Somebody's coming out of this energy. Maybe that's why they needed the tower. Yeah, they're coming out of it. There's the Ace of Cups. It's the only one landed upright. They're coming out of this energy. What happened? What happened? What happened? The tower. Yeah, the Nine of Swords. They went through. I just said they're out. They're in here. This is what happened. Now everything is out. They're going through a tower. The tower hit. Now everything is coming out. They went through it. They're coming out. They want to offer Ace of Cups. Ace of Cups. Ace of Cups. Ace of Swords. Ace of Wands. Two of Cups. And they're going to stand on it. So now they're trusting. My allergies are killing me, sorry. They're trusting the little lady over their head to say, open your mouth. Close that mouth. Close it. Shut up. They're trusting a little infinity over her head now. She got him by the mouth. Don't slam their mouth shut. You may bite their tongue off. The little tongue hanging out the mouth. Oh, but he looks so vulnerable. He does. He does. And she's not afraid. She's like, oh, hush up over there. Be quiet. Shut up. Stop all that fussing. Shut up over there. In reverse. Stop all that fussing. All you do is fuss, 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 fuss. Just hush. Just hush, hush, hush. What you gonna bring? Little Knight of Wands. What you gonna bring? What you bring? What you bring? What you bring? Why is this King of Swords in reverse? Page of Pentacles. Somebody's dropping the burdens and they want to make an offer. Yeah. Somebody's dropping the burdens and they want to make an offer. They want peace. They want peace. They say, okay, I'm done. I'm done. I'm done. I'm done. I'm done. The lion, their courage. They show courage. Think about the Wizard of Oz. But then I guess the lion say, okay, I can be courageous. I can be all that. I'm still all that. That don't take away from who I am. See? Five of Swords in reverse. It don't take away from who I am. just being a little submissive. Gotta. Because she brings no harm. She has an infinity sign and greenery over her head. She's peaceful. She's peaceful. Somebody's been trusting the wrong people. Eight of Pentacles. They're working on their money, but someone has been trusting the wrong people and they don't know who to trust. They're out of balance. Yeah. Someone has trusted the wrong people. I need to close down. Holy Spirit, what I got. The Star. Someone trusted the wrong people. Now they didn't know who to trust. But there she is. Everything we saw in this reading and what led up to all these levels of people going through phases and cycles and everything that they turn out to be at the tail end of, there she goes. And that's why they went from the first card, having options, to deciding, will you be my girlfriend? I like you. To offering this and this. And it was definitely an emperor. Oh, but he had a whole lot of shits going on until he realized that this one can't play with. You'd have made love to an empress. And you'd have made love to a high priestess all in one. So, they always say be careful. A lot of things come disguised. They come disguised. It's a test of your knowing. It's a test of your intelligence. It's a test of your spirituality. It's a test of who you are in this universe. If everybody had a sign on them, they would have been picked. If everybody walked around with a sign on them, some people may wear a sign and say, I got millions in the bank. Some people may have a sign say, I got trillions in the bank. Some people may have a sign say, I got 1 cent in my bank. Some people may have a sign say, I'm a goddess. Some may have a sign say, I'm a god. Some may have a sign say, I'm a page. Okay, so you'll walk around in this world with these labels literally on your back or on your front. How do you think you'll really be chosen? But if you're hidden, and then the divine says, let's see who can pick you out of this treasure hunt. It's like throwing a whole bunch of cards right here. And they all face down. Take a pull. Take a pull. Take a pull from the card. So what you pick is what you pick. Do you think the divine really wants stagnation in reverse? Do you think the divine really wants his chosen, his hand-picked ones? Courage. Courage. To walk around with a stamp like that on them? He hides us. Intentional. Everything is intentional. He hides us. So we can be sought after. He hides us as the ones that have less. He hides us as the ones that's like a timid soul. Somebody told me, oh, you're not like you used to be. No, I'm not like I used to be. And I keep stressing that. Because I'm a whole woman now that knows what she wants. Yeah. So that's why I'm not like I used to be. I didn't know what I wanted. Of course I'm not like I used to be. That was 20-something years ago. No, I'm not. No. So now you ran back into the one that's a woman. You may not like her very much, but a real man is going to love her a whole lot. So remember that. Don't uproot yourself for anyone. It's one thing to be peaceful and be loving and all that to me, but I'm not going to uproot who I am for anyone. Not at all. Not at all. You either like me or you don't. You're either with me or you're not. We're either gonna make this work or we're not. It's no. So that's why the Empress comes out a lot. That's why the High Priestess comes out a lot. That's why. Because that's the energy that I'm in. And I read for the ones that are in that energy. Truly. Truly. So, I thank you. You guys have a blessed day. I've got to kick rocks. I got some places to be, and that's called work. Talk to you guys later. Have a blessed one. Bye-bye.